Hi everybody, I just wanted to do a quick video to show you all Tropic's range of face products. So that is concealers, foundations and powders. So I've got them all here and I'm going to go through how I would do my face using them all. So to start off with, I've got Illuma, which is our light reflecting under eye concealer. So I've got the lightest shade here, which is called Latte. And I'm just going to dot those on under there and literally just blend it in with my finger. You only need a very small bit of this. It doesn't deposit a lot of colour, it's more about the light reflecting particles brightening the whole under eye area. So that's all I need to do under there. That's nicely blended in. And then we have another type of concealer as well, and this is the pan concealer, which fits into the colour palette, but of course you can also use it without having the colour palette. You can just buy it on its own. So I'm going to use this. You can use this for blemishes or for any dark areas on the face that you want to cover up. So I still have a little bit of redness around about the sides of my nose there, so I'm just going to use it there. And I have got the smaller end of the flat eyeshadow brush that I use for this. Being a makeup artist, I hardly ever use a brush for what it's intended for. I use it for what I think it's going to work for. So I'm just going to blend that around there using the brush. And then that just conceals those dark areas there. And I'm fairly lucky at the moment that I don't have any spots or blemishes because of the fantastic skincare that I use. So we can move on to foundation now. So I'm going to use both of our foundations today just to show you how quite a full coverage can be achieved. So we have two. We have Beauty Booster, which is our sheer liquid foundation. And we also have our mineral foundation, which is a powder. So if you're looking for quite a light, dewy coverage, then Beauty Booster on its own would be ideal. And if you're looking for a more matte finish with a little bit more coverage, then the mineral foundation can be built up. So you can start with a really light coverage and then you can go in on areas that need a bit more coverage with another layer and build it up really as much as you want. So using both these products together will definitely give the fullest kind of coverage to your face. So we're going to use our flat kabuki brush to use a little bit of Beauty Booster. Beauty Booster's got an SPF of 25 in it. And I am using the shade Barely Nude, so that's all you need, just a tiny bit, and dot it on. And if you really just want a little bit of light coverage and a dewy finish and a bit of a glow, this is going to be perfect for you. So I quite often wear this on its own, because it feels so nice. It's really hydrating as well as having that colour in it. It's very different to any other foundation that I've used, because other foundations tend to feel a bit more mask-like and like at the end of the day you can't wait to get them off. Whereas this one actually feels like it's caring for your skin, which is incredible. Now if I was just using Beauty Booster on its own, and I didn't want to have such a dewy finish, or if I had oily areas that I wanted to mattify, we do have a couple of options available in powders as well. So we have a pressed powder, Make It Matte. Now again, this can fit in your colour palette, but you can use it on its own as well, just with a kabuki brush to swirl it over the areas that need a little bit of mattifying. So you can get a really gentle matte finish there. And then the other one we have, I'm spilling everywhere, is Soft Focus. Trying to get it so that you can see it. Soft Focus, which is our loose powder. Again, that is fairly translucent. It comes in light to medium or medium to dark, and you can use that if you are more of a makeup aficionado that wants to bake the under eye area, then you can use it for that. If you prefer a much more matte finish, then you can swirl it over your whole face and it's going to set all of your makeup. However, I'm not going to use either of the powders today because I'm going to go in with a mineral foundation. So again, this is the shade Barely Nude that I use. It comes in a little pot and it's underneath there, so that's a kind of fine mesh over the middle bit in the front, and the product comes through there. So you use a nice fluffy brush, dab it on, and then you'll pick up product, dot it all over and blend it in. So one coat like this is going to give you, because I've already got Beauty Booster on, so it's a kind of medium coverage and just a really, really glowy finish. It does not, having said glowy, it does not have sparkles or anything in it, or a highlighter. It's more the very sheer mineral nature of it that makes you glow. So that's one layer there, and I'm going to put another layer on to build it up a little bit to show you. I can help colour match you with any of these if you'd like some help. We've got Porcelain, which is even paler than me, and I'm quite pale. Barely Nude, which is my colour. We've got Warm Beige, which is shades darker than me and also kind of pinky toned. And we've got Soft Honey, which is a more warm toned, darker than me. And then we also have Smooth Caramel, Truffle, Mocha and Espresso, which are the darker shades. And there we go. So again, if I felt like during the day, so I do get quite an oily T-zone, that I need a little bit of mattifying in that area, then I could just take that out and about with me. I take the whole colour palette out just to top up things whenever I need them. But that's used with either a little powder puff or again with a fluffy brush, and dotted on will just help mattify any little shiny areas that you get during the day. So that is all of the products there. Now remember that some of these come together in the Flawless collection, and those are Illuma, the under eye concealer, Beauty Booster, the sheer liquid foundation, the mineral foundation, and at the moment it is the flat topped kabuki brush that you get in there as well, and that gives you a £24 saving. So if you're interested in that or any other face products or any makeup, then please just give me a shout. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.